Bills are road favorites, even though Sean McDermott has never won a road playoff game. Josh Allen's playoff ranks, excellent. Most total yards per game. Best touchdown to interception ratio, 25-4. Passer rating of 102. It's fifth best all time. Nick, we'll start with you. What would a loss mean for Josh Allen here?
It would mean this season was a failure. From an individual, he's the defending MVP. From an individual perspective, it's the fewest yards he's thrown for in a season since his second year. It's the fewest touchdowns he's thrown for in a season since his second year. It's the first time they didn't win the division since his second year. If you then add to it, it's the first time they didn't win a playoff game since his second year. It's just undeniable. And it's why I am so stunned by so many of my colleagues and folks I really like, and truly, not being a smartass here, respect their football opinion, who throughout the year have made the case, maybe correctly, this is the best player in football. This is the guy. He doesn't have the pelts Mahomes has, but on a week-to-week basis, this would be the quarterback anybody would want. Make that case all year long, and then we get to the wild card weekend playing a team that up until a month ago nobody thought was even going to be in the playoffs, and they're like, man, you can't expect him to go win this game. Like, to where all of a sudden it's like, it's the opposite of most. It's just to gain, all reward, no risk. Yeah. And so he's the defending league MVP. Patrick Mahomes is out. And one of the reasons you are the 6th seed and not at home is because the few rough spots you had against Houston, against Atlanta, against Miami. So that's what it wouldn't mean to me much about him moving forward, but it would mean the 2025 season was a failure for Josh Allen and the Bills.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't win the Super Bowl or get to the Super Bowl or win it, it's a failure. Certainly if you don't get there, it's a failure. If he goes Superman mode and has 3 passing touchdowns, I'm just throwing it out, 2 rushing touchdowns, and they lose a shootout 42-38, 38-35, whatever it might be, the people will look at McDermott and the defense and say he doesn't have receivers and all of that stuff. But anything in a loss other than Superman mode, I mean, he could play pretty well, good, and they lose, he's going to take the hits, to me. Because then these scapegoats, if you will, are removed. He's had scapegoats before. Even Mahomes. It's just, Mahomes is the greatest we've seen since Brady. So, okay, he's lost to him. Or McDermott, or the defense, or whatever it is. Those scapegoats are gone if he doesn't go Superman and they lose. And so I think there will be a real question going forward to, if he's just good and they lose 24-21, and he's good. He's not bad.
Yeah,
but he didn't reach out and grab the game, and it wasn't like the defense gave up a ton of points. Then I think there will become a real question, Coach. Not obviously he's not a loser, but can he really be the ultimate winner? Can he win the big game going forward? And I think he'll be in that. He's obviously played better in the playoffs than Lamar, but he'll be largely in that Lamar bucket of, we got to see it in the playoffs to really believe he's going to get there.
Yeah, to your point, if he leaves the field with the lead and then they lose the game at the end, you're probably going to argue that he did enough to win the game, and it does matter the context of how he plays in terms of how he's evaluated, because he could also go Superman mode and take too many chances, and this is a really opportunistic Jacksonville defense from a turnover standpoint. But it is a defense that's, I think, 25th against the pass. They're bottom part of the league in terms of sacks. So he should have time. He should be able to pass the ball effectively. He's just got to avoid the giant mistakes. And how he plays, I think, is a very important part of how we're going to evaluate whether or not, it's his fault.
Well, and listen, on the leaving the field with the lead, I agree with you, Coach. But I also think we just have to be honest about what has happened. I think that's a baseline of not, and I'm not saying you're doing that at all, misrepresent his history. He has left the field like I did everything I could do with a lead and lost a playoff game once.
Right.
The 13 seconds game. In 2020 in the AFC Championship game, they got boat raced the whole way. They weren't good enough. That's fine. That was a great Chiefs team. That was their first time. 2021 is the year that he did everything he could do. 13 seconds, the Chiefs win the coin toss. 2022, at home against Joe Burrow in round 2, he played very poorly. The Bengals beat him. 2023, it's the opposite of I left the field with the lead. He had the ball down 3 with a chance to keep Mahomes off the field. They couldn't get inside the red zone. They ended up missing the field goal. 2024, he had the ball down 3 with 3 minutes and 33 seconds left, and they got 17 yards. And so
I think that's fair too. If you can't with the ball and a chance to win,
right?
I think that'd be a fair evaluation. That'd be a disappointment.
That'd be a disappointment, like to go come through. And I look at maybe this is unfair because there used to be 2 byes and now there's not. So now you have more great players playing in round 1 than you used to. But I do look at the wild card weekend as a round where a great quarterback losing to unless it's for some reason 2 great quarterbacks playing each other, as a huge disappointment.
I would not, to me, like losing to Jacksonville in round 1 wouldn't be any more, like I wouldn't look at it, oh, he lost in round 1 versus if they lost next week to a lesser team than Jacksonville.
So
you know what I mean? Like,
look, I'd be sick. Lost to Jacksonville in round 1.
No,
really?
right, but I'm saying you in evaluating
Josh Allen and
Mahomes is out and Burrow's out.
Mahomes is out and Burrow is out.
No, I agree. I'm just saying, like I think Nick's saying when you will look back at his career, you'll say he had a round 1 loss.
No,
to me,
I'm not so much saying like that as much as like I'll use Patrick as an example. 2023, Mahomes with a Chiefs team people did not think was that good against, and again, we have to remember what we thought of the 2023 Dolphins in real time. You know what I mean? We did not think Kansas City had, you know what I mean, the better team going into that matchup. And Tua was probably in that moment thought of similarly to how Trevor is right now. Like Tua was coming off best year of his career. It would have been now I understand that game was at Arrowhead, a huge disappointment if the Chiefs had lost that game because of that discrepancy. And I'm not saying it's a one-on-one battle.
But I get it's on the road, but you also have a rookie head coach versus a head coach that has a lot of experience, a coaching staff that has a lot of experience that have played in these. I mean, that should count for something too.
And then can I just show Coach the headshot graphic?
Sure.
Real quick, if we, because I am interested in what this. So, Josh Allen has beaten in the playoffs teams whose quarterbacks were Mac Jones, rookie Bo Nix, Mason Rudolph, Skylar Thompson, old but somehow pre-retirement Phillip Rivers, and Lamar twice. And then the losses have come to Deshaun when Deshaun was awesome, Burrow and Mahomes 4 times. I think it would be really good I think we can agree that of all the quarterbacks on the left-hand column other than Lamar, no matter what you think of Trevor, he's a grade or 2 or 3 above those guys.
Yeah.
Rookie Bo Nix is the best of them probably, right? I think it would be a nice, the flip side is it would be a nice little feather in his cap, go on the road and beat a veteran, highly paid quarterback for a team as opposed to what he's done in this round before, which is be a huge favorite and annihilate.
You're putting Trevor on the right-hand side?
No, I'm saying he would be I was looking at
he'd be
the left-hand side of the quarterbacks he beat. What I'm saying is he's a class better than all those guys but Lamar.
Okay, but where's Trevor? Is he on the left or the right?
We probably haven't.
Well, we're going to find out.
What?
You wouldn't put Trevor in with
You're putting him with Mahomes.
Well, it's not. I didn't tier the quarterbacks. It's losses and wins.
No,
I'm just saying it's just wins and
confused.
losses.
We'd have a new graphic. Hit the lights, Dust, and lights are going. Time now for the hottest segment in all of sports. A segment so hot, my grandmother gave me a diamond ring to give to my wife and said, there's only a few restaurants she should not wear this in. It's upset alert. What?
I didn't get it. The diamond ring that was stolen
Whoa!
from a restaurant?
No one's saying anything.
Does it have like a little, is it like a
Whoa,
fake diamond, like
whoa,
a drug compartment in it?
Whoa. I don't know. My grandmother gave me a ring.
Buddy, stick to the grandmother had a drinking problem stuff. That hits.
Well, first of all, my grandmother's dead, so why don't you mind your business? That's hilarious, Jonna. Thanks, Coach.
This has gotten dark.
That's
It got
just
dark.
fantastic. Standings.
Got dark quick.
Look at that.
I'm climbing.
Champion, but Brew,
I'm
it's
on
over. though.
Wild's tail.
It's over.
No, it's over. They
It's
won it.
over. It's a fresh start to the playoffs. Coach is waving, but he's not on camera. There he is. Championship.
Hey, where's the parade?
An easy W. Another suitcase full of money coming
Yeah.
That
your
was
way, Coach.
impressive. Coach.
Absolutely.
That was an
Back to
impressive
back
season.
upset alert champion.
But
That
now
was an
it,
impressive season.
now it's
Do we get a cup? Like
Nope.
it's all
Little
coming.
Little
It's all
grab.
coming. Don't
but
you worry about it.
Something-
it's all evened out now.
Yeah.
Starting
Fresh
fresh.
start.
Fresh.
Coach.
So kick this off.
So I was sitting there last night watching the college football playoffs, and I thought, this year we're not going to have Michigan, we're not going to have Georgia, we're not going to have Ohio State, okay, we're not going to have Alabama. So there's that. And now talk about the playoffs. There's no Mahomes, there's no Lamar, there's no Burrow, there's no Chiefs. Okay, that's different. Talk about the resurgence of Rodgers, Trevor, Caleb, the Patriots. Okay, that's different. This whole year has been
A weird year.
a weird year, a completely weird year.
Very.
So I can't look at anything statistically and say, yeah, this makes sense. I can't look at anything from a matchup standpoint like, yeah, this is probably going to happen. But I still think that there's a nice opportunity here for Carolina
Love it.
to
He's going back
upset
to the well.
the Rams. And here's
Upset them once, upset them Bryce.
Excellent.
here's my thought process on this is as much as they're talking about, hey, that last time that was a wake-up call for us, I get that. But it's human nature. They're 10-point favorites. All of their friends and family are saying, oh, this is great. You drew Carolina. And the Panthers, they know now they can win. They've done it. They've done it in their place. It's happened before. So they realize that they can beat this opponent. And the Rams, as much as they're committed to not letting the letdown happen again, there is a human nature component to this to where Carolina can do it again.
I like it.
Wow.
Can I add something to this?
Sure.
The Rams defense, the ballyhooed Rams defense, can get got.
Yeah.
So the idea that Bryce can't light up this, even without the turnover.
Well, he did last time. He had the 330-plus play or 30-yard-plus touchdown passes.
Coach, that would be huge.
Yeah.
That would be.
But this whole
I like it a lot.
This whole season doesn't
It's a
make
strange
sense.
season.
Yep. And give Drake the MVP if that
Maybe
happens.
Drake would get the MVP.
Brew,
Well,
just be honest.
I don't feel like there are going to be any upsets.
None.
I'm sticking
Is that
with
what
my
you did
Packers.
last year?
2 years.
2
ago.
years
I don't think
ago,
I
it's
did.
epic.
Well, during the
Alert.
season, I did that. I don't know if I did it in the.
With a
Did
lot
I
of
do it in the
One
playoffs?
playoff round
did.
Thought you
a
did.
couple years ago.
How'd it work out for me?
I think there were nothing but upsets. I think every game.
Every game was.
Not great.
I got Green Bay over Chicago. I'm sticking with the Packers. I'm riding with them. I'm not playing around on them like some people behind their backs, flirting with other people,
Whoa.
teams and stuff. I got the Rams. I'm sorry, Coach.
If it's 10 points.
I got Philly. I got Houston. So now, but Coach has got me fired up
Your
now.
bar says-
I know. I'm torn.
Trying to give you something.
Coach has me hyped up. Now you said no upsets is worth 10
10
points.
points.
That's tempting. But Coach has me like ready to get out. He's got me hyped. I get why your pregame speeches, Coach. I'm ready. So Wild, I'm gonna go with.
Come on.
Because I'm torn already between the Bills and Jags and the Patriots and Chargers. So I think
Wait.
because I like to go big game hunting, I'm going to take the Chargers over your Patriots.
Wow.
He
3.5
believe
points.
it.
I'm torn. I mean,
You're not really torn.
Coach got me ready to run through a wall.
How does it happen?
Coach has me ready
Let's
to
hear
run
the
through a
rationale.
wall. I'm going with the Chargers.
How's it happen?
Justin Herbert has a chip on his shoulder. He has to show up. It's like, this is it. This is how you have to show people you can win in the playoffs. You got a very good coach.
Little deer in the headlights from Drake May, maybe early on, possibly. Possibly.
Jim Harbaugh is good taking teams from the West Coast to the East Coast.
Yes.
Yeah, Drew knew that.
Coaching 9 playoff games.
I was with him for 2 years, and we usually beat up on people when we went West Coast.
I respect it. It seems like you put a lot of research and thought into it. Just randomly.
It was tough. I didn't want to go no upset.
Time now for the Puxatawny Phil of football to make his upset alert pick. This one is excellent. Why do they call you Puxatawny Phil of football? Covered in fur, living a log. Just a coincidence. Not doing
one. This can be. It's got to be it. Let me hear it.
Would you? I don't even know what you want it to be.
Well, let's see. I don't want to be a bad teammate.
Steelers over Texans straight up. Is that what you wanted to hear? Because that's what I believe.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Steelers over Texans straight up. Oh, what about the Texans pass rush? They're gonna get to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers has been getting rid of the ball all year, super fast. What do you want me to do? I'm ready to get rid of the ball, throw a little 2-yard pass, and have a bunch of yak. That is the recipe for beating the Texans. I know you all watched Josh Allen be annihilated by this Texans defense. That's because Josh Allen, who has a great offensive line, likes to sit back there, look around. Of course I could run out. He had to change his whole game. Aaron Rodgers like, I don't want to get hit by any team, not just the Texans. I came in throwing this ball fast and getting yak. I'm going to leave this, this playoff game throwing the ball fast, getting yak. Also, not turning the ball over. Old Aaron Rodgers knows it's ball security time. Pass attempts without an interception. 232, Josh Allen 130. Oh, look at the MVP, 79. The one that he did throw was just kind of an arm punt, remember?
Yeah.
So, do I think Aaron Rodgers is like crazy accurate? A little bit. Do I think he's throwing little 4-yard dump-offs and getting yak? Yes. And finally, how many points do we think C.J. Stroud is going to put up?
17.
When allowing under 25 points, Steelers this season are 9-1. 20 takeaways, only 3 giveaways, kind of piggybacks on the last stat. Steelers straight up over the Texans. Feels like you're disappointed.
I underestimated how much you just have an allergy to giving any respect to the Jags. Because you
I always pick the Bills.
Famously don't believe in the Bills.
No, I do not.
You don't think the Bills are a great team. You don't think the Bills are a very good team.
No, I think
you
they're
may
pretty
or
good.
may not think the Bills are a good team.
Pretty good.
And you think they're fatally flawed.
Yes, they can't
And
stop
they're
the
on
run.
the road against a 13-win team, and they're the favorites. But because
never
you have
won on the
so
road.
little respect for Duval County,
Not true.
you won't pick them. So I'm just disappointed.
Not true.
Bills
Bills have only won 4 road playoff games ever.
Well, they've won 0 in 32 years. Yeah, and you still.
It's good that you don't have to spend any time on your bar.
Yeah, I know. He does this weird thing.
Can I tell you something? It is not
Steelers to
weird.
beat Texans in this. It's like the Costco of bars.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. It's very successful.
Yeah.
You're like some punny ice cream store. I'm like, what are they selling there? Like,
KW, what time is it for?
time now for Nick's Picks, a
My
bonus
God.
edition.
Champion of the season. Danny Parkins choked
comeback.
down the stretch. I, on the other hand, 3-0 to
Thank
beat
goodness.
Parkins. Seahawks, never a doubt. Told you guys, the Chiefs, if I had an MVP ballot, I'm putting Mahomes 5th. I don't care what you guys say. I saw this team score 15 combined points against the Titans and Raiders once Mahomes went out. Steelers, never a doubt either. That's how you win a championship. Doing all 6, my lifelong quest of a perfect playoff run. It's never happened. We did go 10-3 one year. 13-0 on deck. It starts with one big favorite. Sorry, Coach. Rams minus 10.5. They're not screwing around. Matthew Stafford is unbelievable in the postseason alongside McVay. Because they have lost to this team, if there was any worry about them not taking them seriously, they will. The Panthers are going to be playing from behind, and unlike last time when they played, Stafford's not going to throw a pick 6 that flips the game. Rams, 31. Panthers, 10. Take the 10.5. And now, the dogs are barking, America. Chicago getting a 1.5. Chicago's at home. Chicago's better. Chicago's quarterback is healthier. Chicago's coach is not on the hot seat. Chicago has the better running game. I'm getting a 1.5. These games, would I be shocked, actually, if it's a 1-point final margin? Not at all. Could there be a crazy 2-point conversion at the end? Maybe. I'm getting a 1.5 with the healthier team, the better coach, well, the more secure coach, I should say, and I believe the quarterback who's playing better. I'll take the Bears at home plus a 1.5. The Bears win 28-24. Next. Jags getting a 1.5. Doesn't mean they're going to win. That 1.5 is valuable now, America. Could it be a 28-27 Bills win? Maybe 31-30? Who knows? What I do know is this. I am getting the home team in the playoffs getting points when the quarterback is playing at the highest level of any quarterback entering these playoffs. The last 6 weeks, 19 touchdowns, 1 turnover. The winner of this game, I feel, is going to go to the Super Bowl. I think this game is an absolute coin flip, so I will take the points. Jags plus a 1.5. I'm not giving a final score on it. Next. The Eagles don't beat good teams by margin. The only blowouts they have had all year were against the Raiders, the Giants, and the Commanders. Since week 3, they haven't scored more than 20 points against a playoff team. So I'm getting nearly a full touchdown.
I like this one.
I will take the Niners plus 5.5. I don't know how, but I do know that this game is going to be a 3 or a 4-point game in the fourth quarter with the Eagles trying to just get to the finish line and the Niners seeing if they can execute a late comeback. I wouldn't be shocked if the Niners win. I would be shocked if the Eagles blow them out. I'll take the Eagles plus 5.5.
I like that one a lot.
Chargers plus 3.5. I think the Patriots are going to win. I think they're going to win by 3 points. 3.5 points is a bit too rich for my blood, America. I'll take the Chargers plus 3.5. Reasons coach said, the more experienced coach, the more experienced quarterback, I think the better defense. Drake May, I think, will be enough for the Patriots to overcome all that, but not in blowout fashion. This feels to me like 24-21 Patriots. I'll take Chargers plus 3.5. And last but not least, it's Monday Night Football. It's in Pittsburgh, so I'll take the Steelers, and I'm getting 3 points. Give me a break. Analysis over. So 6 picks. Rams laying 10.5, and then 5 underdogs. Bears plus 1.5. Jags plus 1.5. Niners plus 5.5. Chargers plus 3.5. Steelers plus 3. That's a 6-0 weekend.
I am
KW.
claiming that the lock is going to be the 49ers.
You are incorrect. The lock is
Steelers.
Rams.
You guys are all wrong. The lock is the Chargers plus 3.5.
Wow.
That's the lock. Maybe. That's the lock.
Okay. Coming up next, would you
Say
rather
maybe it's my lock. There's no maybe. I just told you
put
what
a
it was.
secondary little lock that says KW on it?
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get more from the show and to check out clips from other shows on FS1.